Did you see my video last week about the Charlotte Mason curriculum chat where I shared some glimpses of my children's binder books and how they use timelines instead of book of the century to actually follow the Charlotte Mason way to build their personal timeline? If you did, you may have noticed a few things inside that I'm going to be sharing with you that will make that task easier and enjoyable for your children, as well as a glimpse in how to involve your younger children as well. I'm Dolly Freeman, the creator behind the Charlotte Mason Way, and I'd love to invite you today to the Charlotte Mason Curriculum Chat number 14, where we're going to be talking about something called timeline figures. This is a chat and I love interaction, but the thing is, I'm only going to be here for a short, no more than 15 minutes. So I would love for your interaction and to encourage you guys to participate in today. So I'm going to just post a hello because sometimes I don't see the comments until I post something. Say hello. And that way I know the comments are showing up. So when you come on in, say hello, and let me get into today's curriculum chat. So this is what I love. Let me get the light right. History Through the Ages, and it's a collection of historical timeline figures. So I do have the affiliate link in the comment or in the post above that you can get on Amazon. We have used this. They have over 1,260 black and white timeline figures on 2 CDs. So let me show you what that looks like. Well, we're a homeschooling family. So we have one in here, and I know the other one is near our computer. So, but it does have the 2 CDs, and each of them are allowing you to do different things. So let me tell you what's included. So both CDs contain figures in 2 formats, one with text descriptions for those who prefer, an encapsulated summary, and one with only a name and a date, allowing the child to add the information or for easier use in projects. So that's what we would do with our timeline figures. But I will tell you, our children have used both. And I've already given away, I already moved back their binder books, so I don't have those examples. Both CDs have timeline helps so that you can find them easier. And what I love about this is it starts with creation to Christ and goes all the way through the 21st century. And there's bonus figures, and it's just wonderful. It's an opportunity. So if you follow the Charlotte Mason Way, she recommended books of centuries. We found that to be very overwhelming because we like to have the sense of accomplishment at the end of a school year. Well, a book of centuries is too big. It just never gave us the ability to actually have them feel like they've accomplished something. So having the binder books where we focus on just a little bit of history error, you know, we from one time period to the next, like this one's broken up into Christ to creation, resurrection to revolution, Neapolitan to now, and American history. So they break it up for you if you wanted to follow that way. But what I love about it, it's easy for our children to create the smallest figures to go on a timeline at the bottom of our binder books, or they can use the one with text to give a short little descriptions of certain people that they had studied. So this is definitely, it's a little more expensive of a resource, but again, you will use it for years and years, and you will use it for every child. So let me show you how to actually involve your little children who are just too young, just way too young for any type of binder books or even hands-on things of how you can actually get them involved with your binder books. This is like arts and crafts. This is opportunity for imagination and free time play and all of that. So let me show you some things that I have created that makes these timeline figures fun for all ages. So as you can see, we printed out and enlarged them and made sure they were larger and colored them. And then we would laminate them. Prior to laminating, you want to put who they are. So this is Robin Hood, and it's during that Robin Hood, we don't really know the time period of Robin Hood. Some believe he's fictional, some believe he's real, but it was during that time period. And then you would laminate them to give them that firmness, but also to help them last. And then you would hot glue the sticks on the back and to the popsicle sticks. So this is perfect if they wanted to act out narrations or if they just want to play, those types of things. So this is how we were able to turn this resource for our binder books of all of our older ages into smaller activities for our children. So let me show you a few more of these. Here's Leif Erickson. Leif Erickson was a Viking, and you can see in the back, here's Leif Erickson around 1000 AD. And you can see a lot of the swords and the weapons that they would have. You would see the Norse, I'm on the wrong side, the horse, which is known as the Norse markings on them, the different clothes that they would wear. And so again, just coloring them and then putting them on here. Of course, these two people would never meet because they're in different time periods. Here's some more. Betsy Ross, who sewed the American flag, the first American flag. And so you would see on the back, Betsy Ross, and then her, the time that she was alive. And so this is really good so that you can go ahead and put other people in that time period, and they can actually play and do some fun narration. So these were very popular. Here is Joan of Arc with her, not her uniform, her knighthood, I'm forgetting what they're called. I'm having a moment. So you have her time period on the back. You could also put, her country, which was France. You can put that on the back as well. And then here is biblical features or figures. So here is John the Baptist, and you would put the time period again. And here, 4 BC to 26 AD. So here's a person who went into the different time periods, which is really cool for kids to understand. And so this could be a Bible time. And then I'll share with you one more. Here is the American Revolution. And this is, people marching to war. So you would have the drummer boys, and you would be able to talk a little bit about maybe art appreciation through here. And then you would put the American Revolution date on the back. And this is just a fun way for your children to just be able to have fun with history, with being able to actually, and this is someone who actually was in the Revolutionary War as well, Molly Pitcher. So most likely these revolutionary men would actually have gotten to know Molly Pitcher. So here are some fun things that you can do for all your ages. So there you have it. This is how our children have been able to create their timelines at the bottom of their binder books that we shared last week. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, reference the binder books, curriculum chat number 13, I share some examples inside that. Again, some have written descriptions and others are not, so that you can use that. You just use your printer to enlarge the sizes or get them really small to use at the bottom of the binder books. So there you have it, this week's. Next week, I'm going to be shifting gears, and I'm going to actually be coming in and teaching a little bit. So instead of a curriculum chat, I'm going to come in and I'm going to be teaching about activity, the healthy brain activity Charlotte Mason says that you would want to have for your children. So you don't want to miss that, 1:30 Eastern Standard Time on the same page. So I look forward to you having them. All right, you all have a wonderful rest of the week. I think most of you guys are probably homeschooling, and that's a wonderful thing. So I'll see you next week. Bye for now.